But semi-final in the Ladbrokes World Grand Prix, Mark Selby leading by 2 frames to 1 after what was the highest break of the match by some distance, a run of 87.
Watch how positively Ding Junhui plays this long red. We'll be taking the cue ball back to where it is now, to safety. Play it positively. Make sure you get the colour.
1.
Right in the middle of the pocket. Well, for someone who has cue ball control as tight as Ding Junhui normally does, that's very clumsy. Huge margin for error there to finish on a red. He'll be disgusted with himself, going back to his chair.
Do you remember in the first frame when we were laughing? Well, of course they have, but it's generally regarded that 90% is the benchmark at the highest level, so still some way to go to achieve the norm.
Through to the final tomorrow, they're going to need the high 90% to beat Mr. O'Sullivan. Interesting choice of shot there from Ding Junhui, keeping it tight. He could have easily played a safety shot off the main bunch, swing the cue ball around the angles, a more aggressive safety shot, opening reds up. That's exactly what Mark Selby's done, and what a fantastic safety shot it is.
Apart from the ability to execute these shots, and that ability for Selby is unquestioned, he's also got a really keen snooker brain. Often in that tactical department he bewilders his opponents. But, you know, there's no substitute for potting them. What a pot from Ding, and look at the position.
Well, that was just lovely. Shot of the match so far.
8. 9.
I think in a strange way there, Stephen, Selby was hoisted by his own petard because his safety was so good he gave Ding no real options. Made up his mind for him.
Yeah, you're right, he had to put himself out of trouble.
Sixteen.
Chances created. Okay, you could say
17.
if you wanted to be really, you know, strict about it, he was fortunate that they had the natural angle to kiss that red next to the black, but boy, the red still needed some potting.
24. 25.
Love to try and play for the red. It's closest to the black to the left corner to clear the black to both pockets. That's exactly what he's done. Well, it's already
30.
played for, but the angle might not be there. He's cannon into the black, so it can go wrong, that shot, so he may not play the red. It's closest to the black.
Thirty-one.
Well, he's perfect again. Try number 2. Let's get on that red. Oh no.
36.
Is he on anything? Why, he's on a red. A cutback to the right corner. But again, just positional side has let him down. Very unlike Ding Junhui.
Thirty-seven.
Well, he's on the pink in more ways than one. And when the cue ball and object ball are so close together like this, and you're using the extended rest with the extension on the cue, this is the definition of tricky.
You'd have to say, though, this is frame ball. Okay, not score-wise, but should he get this, the way the reds are situated. Be very surprising if he didn't convert. Yeah, well negotiated. So maybe, Phil, this match is starting to bubble up nicely.
Well, take out the first frame, which was a slog. Let's not fall
43.
all over anyone's eyes. After that, I think it's been compelling.
Forty-four.
Not absolutely on it with position is Ding. He's left himself a little straight on the blue again. No crisis because he had a couple of options, but he's usually dropping that cue ball on a
49.
sixpence.
Such a positive cue action. Great speed through the cue ball. Not as long as his opponents, so therefore less likely to decelerate on
55.
shots. Again, not as tight with a cue ball as you would normally expect.
Fifty-six.
The pink puts him 68 in front with 67 on.
Sixty-two.
Can Ding Junhui do what Mark Selby couldn't? and convert to a century break.
$63.
Here's a good indication of what a great break builder Ding is.
68.
He turned professional 4 years after Mark Selby, and yet he's only
69.
made 32 fewer century breaks. Maybe 31 after this. That's in professional
75.
competition, of course.
77.
Selby's currently had 501. Ding here looking for his 470th.
And this is how Ding Junhui got in. What a fantastic pot. As I say, he misses that. Look what he's leaving. He possibly loses a frame.
85.
And from then on, well, it's barring 2 or 3 sort of loose cue balls. It's been pretty solid. Cannon in the red and brown. Or has he actually played for the red to left middle? What a shot that was. I didn't realise the red went there, but what a positional shot that was.
No century, but the best shot of the match so far has led to the highest break of the match. It's 2-2, game on at the interval.